for checking in. I'm Emma, I'm the owner and founder of Zimt, and I am going to eat a chocolate bar, or part of a chocolate bar, and show you what to look out for when you're buying chocolate bars to make sure you are getting a good one. So this is a chocolate bar, one of ours. I bought it recently from a shop in a little town I was staying in, more like a village, and I did so because I always like looking at the dates on the wrappers to see when they were made. It's actually like quite a nostalgic experience sometimes. Like I was in another shop and I saw some sweet orange nib bars and I saw the date they were made. And I was like, oh, I know exactly what was happening that day. I know who made these bars. There have been incidences where I've like opened up a wrapper and been like, I remember when I made these bars, and it's kind of special. Anyway, this bar I am feeling a lot less love for. I mean, I feel for it, you know, because I see it's been through some rough times. So this is a coconut crisp bar. It's like, it looks awful right now, to be honest with you. I don't know if you can see that, but like, that's not what it's supposed to look like. That's maybe some crazy fat bloom going on. That tells me that this was transported or stored in improper conditions. We have AC at the factory, so I'm not concerned about storage there, but once they're out in the big open world, you know, things can go on. So I haven't taste tested this yet, but I will now. So, okay, let's check to see if it's still got a decent snap. Yeah, it's all right. Pretty good, actually. It might almost be like verging on brittle. Yeah, so there's like some bloom around the coconut flakes, and I think that it was in like slightly too warm conditions, and that the fat from the coconut flakes separated a little bit and has created some marks on the chocolate. Not the best. Other thing is, it's a little bit dull, and that's also a sign of bloom. It's not bad for you to eat chocolate that has bloomed. It's just not gonna have like the ideal texture. However, I will say this, a lot of chocolate out there does not have the ideal texture, and nobody says a thing, but I will because I'm picky about chocolate. Okay. Honestly, I don't really like this. I know, like looking at the date, I know the batch of cacao that was used, it wasn't my favorite. It was what we were able to get because our regular supplier was so negatively impacted by COVID. They didn't have, I mean, it's not bad. It's not my favorite flavor profile for cacao. It's like, it's too almost molassesy. It's intense, but not in the right ways. That's a bummer. But I can't say I was surprised. Yeah. So, you know, for future reference, you want to look for bars which are like nice and dark and smooth looking, even if there's like inclusions, like say like almonds or whatever. Like, it's okay to see those little bumps, but you want the bar to be like nice and smooth, have a little bit of shine to it. I'm not saying you should go around like opening up wrappers and breaking chocolate bars, but you can ask at the store you're purchasing from. If you buy directly from the cafe, you can rest assured that we have everything under good temperature control, kept away from moisture, all these sorts of things. But if you are buying from a store and you're concerned about the quality, I would definitely ask them and say like, hey, can I check on this bar to make sure it's good? It doesn't look like this. Oh, it's so bad. Another thing, again, good snap. That is a good sign. I will give it that. But that's like, that is fully on us. Like, if we didn't temper the chocolate properly, it would have been kind of like soft, I guess, and not had a good snap. So, good job. June 15th. Okay, that's it. I hope that's helpful for you and your chocolate purchasing excursions. I will also say too, like, if you're ordering chocolate online, as someone who ships chocolate that has been ordered online, it can be really, really tricky to ship in the warmer months. And unfortunately, due to climate change, there are more and more warmer months, and climate instability. So it's a bit of a risk ordering online. You might get some bars looking like this if the weather gods are not in your favor. Something to be mindful of. Yeah, that's about it. Happy chocolate buying. More importantly than what it tastes like or all that sort of stuff is make sure you're not supporting slave labor when you're purchasing. That's really, I would say that's more important than if it has a good temper. Personally, you know.